So, I've been filming on my Canon camera here. Good morning, by the way, guys. It's Friday. But I'm timing these clips now, or at least trying to, because when I try to transfer footage from this to, well, that, my iPad, sorry. It only allows me to transfer files 2 minutes or shorter, which is kind of weird. I've been editing on this because my computer kind of crapped out. So we've got a minute and a half left to talk about what I wanted to talk about today, this morning, before we got started lifting. It's day four or day five, going off my blood thinners, my Plavix / clopidogrel. And basically what that means is that my blood is no longer thinning anymore, and the stent that I had put in back in February of 2013 is... hopefully all the scar tissue has gone over and there won't be any chance of it reclotting and causing issues. So I gotta watch what I eat. I gotta take care of myself. They did say that it was okay for me to continue on my aspirin regimen. So the reason I'm talking about this is just to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on and what's going on in my head. And, you know, there are a lot of other things as well as, you know, what is my medical bill up to now? Please share these videos because, you know, you try to be happy in life and do everything right and take care of yourself, but it's not cheap. Bodies and human bodies are not cheap. All right, I better stop this clip. Set start again. I gotta try to figure out exactly what 2 minutes is in my head, you know, because I generally like talk a lot. But anyway, like I said, I kind of come out here to get a little privacy, even though I'm talking to a whole bunch of you guys. I don't know. I'm really like an anxious person when it comes to my health and everything else because, you know, I'm going in for this surgery, which I feel fine right now, but they say that, you know, my gallbladder has thickening in the walls, so that's not good, which basically means infection, or inflammation, I should say, not infection. But I won't continue to have these gallstone problems, and I guess the actual organ itself can cause problems in the future if I, by chance, develop diabetes, which is a pretty good possibility considering that my mom and my dad both had it, and my dad really had a severe version of it. He lost his foot, which is kind of gross. But he died, you know, in his late 60s, early 70s. I actually don't know. I found out like 3 years after the fact that he had died from my sister, because I had no contact with my dad, which is pretty lame. I try to keep more in contact with my son as much as I can, but he's busy with his own life, unfortunately. So hopefully he'll be around day of the surgery. He's kind of like that. He's an emotional guy like me too. You know, we're like little wusses when it comes to health and death, and it's no fun. Anyway, that's about it for now. I'm just going to give you guys an update on how I'm doing. I've got this weekend, and then Tuesday is the day that I go in for surgery, so I will be down for at least a week. Ooh, I almost went over that 2 minute clip. That 2 minute clip limit. Anybody know? I need to get like a lightning bolt connector. Actually, it's on the other side. Lightning bolt connector to SD card reader. I don't know, like I find one. If anybody's got a spare one they would like to donate, that would be awesome. Trying to look around for one and see what they cost, because that way it wouldn't matter. Yeah, editing on the iPad's really simple, so I'm just going to stick to doing that. I maybe can't be nearly as creative, but I can do the creative, like intro, exciting stuff and montages on the computer with After Effects, and then transfer the file. But as far as like just straight video editing, I think the iPad is way cool and good, and especially with that new chip in it, it's pretty damn quick rendering. Actually, I think it's faster than my computer, which is insane. All right, let's move on to the rest of the day. Yeah, it turned out to be a beautiful day. We've got a rain all day, but it's nice. Well, I'm back out lifting on this beautiful day, as you could see. I'm trying to get as much in as I can until my surgery on Tuesday. I did just get a call earlier from my anesthesiologist. They give you like a consort call just to consult you and see, you know, about your health history and make sure they get everything right. So that was good. I'm still a bit anxious, and I don't think it's all about just having my gallbladder out, but Well, it is, but this is day 4 that I've been off my blood thinners, and there's a good and bad thing about this is that here's number one good thing: I will be able to finish my tattoos without any real complications of like getting an infection or anything like that, or bleeding too much, which makes for horrible artwork. So maybe in a few months I'll be able to afford to do that. And the other good thing is that my job, the chances are eventually someone's going to hit me. I know I'm not going to hit someone, but you never know about a car wreck. And being on blood thinners, your chances of living in a severe wreck are pretty bad when you're on a blood thinner, because you basically just bleed out because of blood thinners. I know it sounds morbid, but being off it now, if that by chance happens or get injured, regardless of what it is, I have a better chance of surviving it, because I won't bleed so much. But being off it, with the coronary artery disease and clotting, that's another problem. But I need to be off of it for the surgery, so that's all good. They said I could continue the aspirin, and I will be fine. Now, the second thing I wanted to say, and this is kind of an interesting one, we're getting another dog. Temporarily. One of Tammy's friends at work is doing a move, and we have to dog sit her dog at our house for 5 weeks, and it's a black female lab, and that's possibly starting tonight. So I honestly don't know how I feel about it, considering that I'm going to be all day up, all week up, basically, with my surgery next week. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to work that out. I feel like that's kind of going to be a problem, but maybe not. I don't know. We're supposed to let the dogs meet tonight and see how they get along and see what the temperament of this dog is like, and we'll decide at that point, because I'm not going to be like wanting to do all this shit, next week, to be honest with you. But we'll see. I mean, if they get along and they're quiet and they're not just like totally freaking out, then I think we'll be all right. But that was my other concern too, is that, with this consult with the anesthesiologist, hey, I said it again, is that the antibiotics they give me. And so as far as infections and stuff like that, that's one thing I got to be real careful of. Keeping my wounds clean or covered until, they've healed pretty decently. So I'm guessing I'll have to bandage my stuff for at least a week to 2 weeks, and then we'll see just where those go from there as far as progress goes, because my skin generally heals pretty decently when I'm clotting, but I don't know, we'll see. And I've always kind of had some digestive issues as well. I mean, not always I know it's disgusting, it's not always been being like the regular person, that it's just kind of all over the place. Since I've had the problems with the gallstone, you don't even want to know what's coming out of me. It's horrible. Well, I'm kind of late getting back home. I was headed all the way home when I was about ready just to cut off my day, and ended up getting the farthest north lift I've had since they opened up the region north of us. I don't know if I told you guys that, but everything north of where I live and in my county that I live in is now open on Lyfts. So I from right around my house all the way to the airport, which is like probably a good 40 miles, and it took about an hour and 20 minutes. Jeez. So now I gotta head back to the house, and I'm late getting back there to see this dog, and I don't know. Car's running really good though. It's got a slight vibration. I don't think it's anything to worry about. It's not like cutting out like it did before, so I think I'm alright. Thank God. But we have to go grocery shopping tonight too, so I'm going to be exhausted when this day's over. So we have a new house guest, Mandy. This is Mandy. Mandy, come here, girl. Come here. Come here. Come here and say hi. Come here and say hi. Hi. Yeah. She's it's our first night here. It's okay. Yeah. You're a good girl. Good girl. Yes, you are. 3-year-old lab. Very hyper. Very pretty. What you doing? Bonded with me really quickly. But this is Tammy's co-worker's dog. So we're going to watch her for about 5 weeks. She ended up just kind
kind of piddling in the hallway here and on the carpet, but I think there was a little excitement, a little, what's going on? Being in a new place. Corbin seems to be acclimating okay. Honestly, this whole thing with Tammy's idea. It's having another dog in the house and my whole surgery next week and dogs jumping up and down, all kinds of crap. It's just going to be kind of thing. I think we didn't think this out completely all the way through because Tammy's mom has her walker and this dog likes to just launch out to go to the bathroom. So we're going to see if we can make it work, but we may not, and she may end up going back home, but we'll see. We'll give her a couple more strikes, yeah? Strike one, though, for the, I don't know, we're going to have to figure it out, but anyway, that's it for today's vlog. I'm going to try and make friends with this girl. She's been pacing the whole time she's been here. I think she misses her mom, so we'll do our best to take care of her. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Tune in tomorrow where I lift a 2-ton truck over my head. You'll have to watch to find out. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Well, I've got 2 quiet dogs here in the living room, if you can believe that. Anyway, thanks for watching today's vlog. I want to try to convince you guys to go back and watch some of our old videos. We've got over 1,500 of them. So there's a lot to be seen if you are just now joining the channel. And I've seen some new subscribers, so welcome. And hope you guys are kind of enjoying this. I'm going to try to bring Tammy into the vlogs a little bit more. And of course, we've got some excitement coming up over the next few days. So I might have some surprises for you. I might even be able to show you the inside of my stomach. Who knows? Anyway, again, thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing. Leave a comment, and I will try and reply to it when I can.